For a while now, we here at SHS have been on a hybrid schedule. However, there are some students who think that they are ready to go back to a full in-person schedule. But what exactly would this mean for both students and staff? First, a little bit of background on the state of the situation. Currently, 50% of all schools in the US are closed and more only partially open. However, there are several factors that tell us schools should reopen. For example, as of March 3rd, only 286 children have died due to COVID compared to less than 500,000 adults. Also, Washtenaw County currently has next to no new confirmed cases or deaths from COVID in the past week.
Well, I'm a nurse and in the emergency room. So right now we're seeing more mental health issues than COVID issues. And I think that's a slippery slope that we're going on, and we know a lot more now than we did before, and it's been proven across the country in many schools that it can be done, and there's no reason not to go back.
Next, let me elaborate on both the positives and negatives of going back to school full time. Firstly, if we are to go back to an in-person schedule, more teachers will be able to get through more material instead of going at the same pace between two sets of students. Also, all in-person students will be able to see more of their peers in a 4-day schedule, as well as the fact that some students don't do as well at their schoolwork when learning remotely. Furthermore, while going back to a 4-day schedule would have its benefits, there are some downsides to this. Specifically, some students and teachers could be very anxious about going back to school between the amount of homework given to students and the risks of having so many students in the school. As for parents, a good majority of them say that it's time to get kids back into school. So much so that hundreds of parents have gone so far as to sign a petition calling for full in-person instruction in schools. However, there are several parents who fear that this could create a negative impact in the district if teachers are forced back into a 4-day schedule. Not only that, but it could also impact the relationship between parents and teachers. Either way, if we all continue to do our part, then we could potentially see ourselves back in the classroom full time real soon. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Purvis. Back to you in the studio.